I'm just here going back to a new Hey Arnold episode review. And if you didn't see the last one, go and check it out. And this is the last episode of season 3. And this one, though, I can just say it was a good one that it just felt emotional at times. This episode just felt emotional for me at times because we actually get to see what happened to Arnold's actual parents, his mom and dad. Because, in the show, we just see Arnold's grandpa and grandma, right? But we actually get to see what actually happened to his real parents. And, again, just how this episode was, it was definitely emotional. But I can definitely know, and I can definitely see a lot of people can relate with this episode that have those kind of things, which, let me just say that, again, always, it doesn't matter of who raises you, right? Because you are loved, right? It doesn't matter if it's your grandma or grandpa, like Arnold, or if you have your actual parents, or whoever else is raising you. You are being raised very well and are loved very well. Just always remember that. And, again, it starts with these two, which at first you think it's just some people, right, that end up falling down this waterfall and passing these alligators and going into this plane. But it was actually a story of Arnold's parents. Arnold's actual mom and dad that Arnold's grandpa was telling him about, stories about. And, yeah, we see that Mr. Simmons is announcing this Parents Appreciation kind of day, which, of course, or so is this trophy, which, yeah, Gerald has to stop Stinky because of not trying to hurt Arnold's feelings. Because, yeah, again, he does have his grandpa and grandma, but those are the closest things to parents, though, right? Those are the closest things that Arnold has to parents. And again, that's what makes it special, though. That's what makes it great. It does, again, either your mom or dad or your grandpa or grandma or your aunts or uncles, as long as you get the treatment, like, again, you should, and love and care, then that is what matters, right? And, yeah, Arnold isn't too sure if he's going to be coming, just because, he doesn't have his actual parents with him. Just his grandma and grandpa, which, yeah, they're getting ready. They're getting ready for the competition. And, yeah, he looks at a picture of his mom and dad, and, yeah, they just come in, just with Arnold's grandma in a cheerleading outfit. Like, this old lady, though, Arnold's grandma is something else, though. I mean, she knows Kung Fu. She just does loads of different stuff. She's probably one of my favorite characters, too. Or she is one of my favorite characters, just of how she is. Right? And, yeah, of course, we see Helga, Big Bob, and Miriam as well come. And once again, Helga's mom is still depressed as always. That's all we see of her character is. And, yeah, Mr. Simmons shows the trophy, which of course Big Bob is thinking that, whoever wins the trophy shows who's the best parent, even though that's not the case. Because again, everybody is a winner. So yeah, they're doing the competition, and everything seems to be going good, though. A lot of interesting games, though. And, of course, Big Bob really wants to win the trophy, and he ends up making Arnold just freeze for a moment because of what he says. That kind of hurts Arnold. Yeah, right in front of him. And, yeah, of course, Helga just looking at her picture of Arnold and trying to tell Arnold that her dad didn't mean of what he said. And, yeah, he's not really that hungry for what they're having. And, again, you just gotta feel bad for Arnold, though. And, again, I do feel bad for people that are like Arnold. I do feel bad for the people that are like Arnold. But again, you are loved. Just always remember that. And by loved ones and friends and family. And again, he just wants to be excused and not have dessert. And his grandma is telling the grandpa to go and talk to him. And yeah, he's looking at the picture once again, and Arnold wants the true story. What happened to his parents? What happened to his mom and dad? And yeah, we see that his dad, we go back all the way to before they even met each other, where his dad was doing an expedition with his friend, and he ends up falling off of this cliff and bumping into his mom, Arnold's mom. And yeah, we see this rubble, which he ends up getting crushed by to save his friend. And yeah, they end up falling in love with each other. And yeah, they ended up having Arnold, which yeah, in the exact same town. But their friend came back once again, needing them to do one last expedition, which they had to give Arnold to his grandpa and grandma, and saying that they would be back soon. They won't be long. And when they headed to the expedition, Arnold's grandpa says that they were never seen again. They were never heard from again. And they never found the plane. Yeah, they never heard any word from Arnold's parents, and never found the plane that they were flying. And Arnold says that they could still be alive, which again, Arnold's grandpa says that there is a good chance, but you never know exactly. And again, I hate to say it like with that though, because again, they could be alive, but it could be the worst though, considering that they have not heard anything all those years ago about what happened to if his parents are still alive or not, since they never were found, or the plane. And yeah, Arnold goes to sleep, and he ends up having these dreams about his parents, and yeah, just waking up missing his mommy and daddy, and this tightrope performance, and end up falling and getting caught by his grandma and getting a back ride and riding on these horses and flying these planes. Which, yeah, of course, we see his grandma and grandpa just hoping Arnold is alright, and Arnold decides that he wants to go back to the tournament because his grandpa and grandma are the closest thing to parents that he has. Right? That he currently has. So, Arnold's grandma just stands on the table, which, yeah, of course, breaks, but they catch her. And, yeah, they continue the competition, and, yeah, Big Bob just shoves Arnold's grandpa, and, yeah, of course, gets caught by Mr. Simmons, and yeah, they're having to do this last competition, which Arnold and Helga go over to get these poles to Miriam and Arnold's grandma, and yeah, we see Arnold's grandpa and Big Bob having to knock each other into this dessert, which Arnold's grandpa is actually not eliminated because he has to touch the dessert, and Helga actually gives Arnold's grandpa the advantage by telling the wake point of Big Bob, and yeah, he manages to win the competition, but with the points overall, Phoebe and her parents manage to win. And Arnold is sleeping, and he wakes up, and he sees a plane, and he ends up flying, which, yeah, that has to, of course, be a dream, because obviously he would definitely not be, he's definitely not old enough to fly. But again, a very touching episode, and a good way to end the third season. I could just say, overall, Season 3 has been pretty good, besides, especially the one episode, right, the infamous Arnold Betrays Iggy episode, right, the infamous Arnold Betrays Iggy episode Which, of course, besides that episode, I feel like season 3 was alright overall. I mean, again, we are about to begin season 4, right? Because we have now completed season 3, and we now can start season 4, which I'm not sure if there are going to be any. I don't think, or well, I don't know if there's going to be any more infamous episodes like Arnold Betrays Iggy in season 4 or season 5. I don't really hear any other infamous episodes from the show like Arnold Betrays Iggy. But, again, I'd like to know what y'all think. And like I said, season 3, in my opinion, was pretty good but what it did. And definitely very excited to start season 4. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Catch you next one.